I would call these bottom caps because you're going from the 9 o'clock to the 3 o'clock. And if you were to do what the arms are doing, it's super simple, right? Because all you do with the arms is just swing them back and forth like this. Start in the front position, and when you do it, you want to make sure you're not down here at like, if this were a clock, that's like my whatever 8 o'clock. You want to have it up there at 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock, whatever your orientation is, and then you're going to come all the way back. And as you come back, so this is super important. I want you to be able to see this. You'll notice my palm is facing toward the screen, toward my screen here. But as I come across the bottom of the turn, I'm going to open my arm. So here, I open my arm so that the palm is facing toward the camera back there. Okay, and then you'll notice I'm going to twist my waist to get it back there, right? So both arms are doing the same thing. They open. So it isn't just moving your arms like this, which is why I think you're getting stuck, right? Because notice my palm here on my left hand is facing the screen, not the camera, right? So you want to remember that as you cross the bottom of the turn, you open your hip in the direction of the backhand. And then I am remembering as I do this that one of the sensations that I feel as I'm doing it, because you are doing a reversal with the arm. So what I mean by a reversal of the arm is it's going overhand, now it's going underhand, overhand, underhand. Because you're doing that reversal, what ends up happening is the poi has to pop over on the turn. So there's like a little bit of energy there. And what I end up doing to give it the energy is there's a little bit of a shoulder lift, So I'm engaging the delts a little bit to make that happen, as well as some of my traps and rhomboids as well, right? So that's all part of it. Okay, so understanding that, the next step is let's start with the left poi overhand in the front position. And then as you cross the bottom, go back to the back position. So it's your palm should now be facing away from your body. And then you're going to come back into the anti-spin where you come down and back to the front. Now, in theory, you won't really be standing like this. You'll be standing like this because your right hand will be back here. So your hip will be open to the right when you get to the left position in the front. So it's big swing, pop down and front. Big swing, pop down and front. Big swing, pop down and front. Big, down, front. Big, down and front. Big, down and front. Big, and down and front. And if we do the equivalent thing with the right hand, it would start in the back. It's going to be underhand. Then it'll come down across the front, and then the palm switches sides. So now it's on the camera side versus the screen side. And then it's going to pop down and back. Front, down, back. Front, down, back. And notice I'm swinging my hip, and I'm not really swinging. So this is, once again, this is the whole Pilates thing where you're using these core muscles through here to do this rotation. So if you looked at it from the front view, I'm doing this. So the right arm from the back is back, front, pop down, 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 back, front, pop down. Both positions, left is in the front, right is in the back. Your hip is open to the back. Your both palms are toward the screen, or toward the camera in your case. Then what's going to happen is as you switch positions, both palms are going to be toward the other side, or in my case, the camera. Then we're going to pop to the down position where you're neutral, and then you're going to pop back up to where you started. So then you swing, down and up, swing, down and up, swing, down and up. And what that should do is it should open up the movement for you so that you have more of the range of motion, as opposed to like before you're doing it more like this and not really getting the whole fullness of the range of motion. Ignore my left poi just hitting me, please. This is an exception to the T stance. Because if you stand in the T stance, one of your hips is going to be back, which is going to make it harder when the other side is in the back position. So this is one of those times where we're in a neutral position to start out with, because we're opening at the core, not with the feet.